our four coaches for the arena here today. 126 of your program, the entry of Lori Austin of Weirsdale, Florida. And we have the Spanish horses. And they join us here today. They're put to the Healy Park Drag. Lori Austin is the whip. Again, joining us from Florida. Also part of our presentation here this afternoon, we continue on and introducing the second of our fours making their way in. And we have the entry of Mr. Harvey Waller, Stockbridge, Massachusetts. Join us now with their entry. Reds. Make their way down to the and also Mr. Larry Shear of Edwards, Illinois. The Hackeys with the City Park Drag. And the Freedom join us to round out our four entries. Freedom from our entry out of Canada, Woodland, Ontario, versus Speed. Freedom with the City Park Drag as well. Mark Trot. This is the performance class, and team class. We show both ways in the arena, and the individual work as well. Part of our coaching competition, taking you back to the days of old, beautiful foreign hands that all put to the historical coaches. Private drags, park drags, all part of our coaching today. Watch for your ringmaster now, and as you come down towards the out gate, that is the gate which you entered in, we are going to ask you to swing around. It will line up across the width of the ring, and that is at the east end, the stable end of our arena. We'll be lining up, facing our ringmaster across the width of the ring, please. Magic of our four-in-hand, coaching always one of the greatest connections we have with the past. Always a pride and joy. Those who enjoy performance. I'll take the touch of history, Old English history, with all of our 4-part drags that are part of our competition here today. Judge will take a closer look, and then there'll be some individual work as well as part of our performance best. So our judge is taking a closer, lighter than a road coach, which was used for modern, or for the public transportation, are designed to hinge so they can be laid flat when passengers are not carried. Rumble seat is built on the iron stays and accommodates the 2 grooms that are up. Each of our 4 now, we have additional testing that is appropriate for our performance best team. And now on the way out of our lineup, entry of Gloria Austin from the Austin Carriage Museum in Weirsdale, Florida. Lighter of the 2 Healy coaches, smart drags the museum with the 10 spokes in the front wheel and 12 in the rear wheel. Every part of this coach branded with its serial number, included its wooden ladder. Superbly a part drag with an iron ladder, wood help to lighten the overall weight of this coach. Several features of the coach lead one to believe it made in Great Britain, marketed in America under a U.S. manufacturer's name as well. Our drag is built in the year of 1901, manufactured Healy and Company of New York, stored by Jeff Ryder in Salem, New Jersey. The forehand of the Spanish-bred horses, the secure Spanish horses, here Raza Espinola, translated as the pure Spanish horse, purchased in Spain, June 2012, shipped to the Netherlands, and originally arrived in Florida September of 2012. The individual work that is appropriate for this opening class of our coaching division. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll give them a nice round of applause as they make their way back to the arena, back to our lineup at the east end, Gloria Austin entry. Also with us here today from their home base of Woodham, Ontario, Canada, is the entry of Urban Steenbeek, showing the team of pure homebred Friesians. Friesian is a Dutch-bred horse. Came originally from the ancient province of Friesland in the Netherlands. They were put to a Holland and Holland Park drag that was brought over from Europe in the year of 2010. So the Stone Creek Friesian facility in Woodham, Ontario, breeding, raising, training, and driving the quality Friesian horses. We see here in the arena. Part of individual work. Thank you very much, and we'll be calling upon the 3rd of our 4 entries. This is entry number 98. The forehand of Harvey and Mary Waller from Stockbridge, Massachusetts. German breds are put to a park drag, Rooster and Company of New York. Very early coach, 13th by the Brewster Company. It was made for J. Roosevelt of Hyde Park, New York, back in the year of 1881. Extremely active member of the New York coaching family. Coaches traditionally painted blue and pure vermilion. She's also known as Coaching Red. The next known owner was Mr. Philip Hoffman of Annandale, New Jersey. Mr. Hoffman drove the coach, the very first Newport coaching drive back in 1968. And in 1973, he and Mr. John Seabrook, along with John Fairclough and James Robinson, reenacted the Liberty Ride from New York City to Philadelphia. Vehicle sold to the Waller's collection back in 2007. R.B. Waller up on the box seats as the whip. We thank them for their individual work as well. Now rounding out our field of four, as we introduce the team of four in hand, the four in hand of Hackney horses. Entry of Mr. and Mrs. Glenn A. Wary Jr. of Edwards, Illinois. Glenn Wary is the whip. Hackney horses, an original breed, originated from the country of England. This is the Brewster Park Drag, built in the year of 1902 by Brewster and Company of New York. Owned by Mr. and Mrs. Robert Weaver at the time, Mr. Drexel of Philadelphia, the original owner. It was also used and owned by the famous Palmer family of Chicago. Used to transfer guests from the train to the hotel. Outstanding representatives participate in the coaching division, very much of a specialty. We thank each and every one of them for being a part of Walnut Hill here in 2013. With the individual work completed, our judge will be making a selection. They have one class remaining. That'll be a timed obstacle class for the afternoon, and we'll move on to the completion of the afternoon. The coaching competitors will be making their trip down to the nearby Oak Ridge Farm and returning to open up our evening, our Ascot night here on Friday night. Massachusetts, R.B. Waller is the whip. More in hand of the German breds and are put to the park drag. R.B. Waller for second place, joining us from Massachusetts. Nicely done, and we'll congratulate the winning effort here today. The blue ribbon will go to number 77, the entry of Mr. and Mrs. Glenn A. Wary Jr. of Edwards, Illinois. More in hand of the Hackney horses will make their way up momentarily for the top prize here at our class. Hackney horses put to the Brewster Park drag. Glenn Wary is the whip. They make their way up to the winner's circle here today. The Hackney horses for the victory in our opening class for coaching. Posing for our winning photo, Sue Remley presenting to our winning effort, Wary entry from the Glenmore Farm out of their home base in Edwards, Illinois. As always, a great tradition here at Walnut Hill each and every year, and we salute the class of 2013 with our 4 beautiful presentations, 4 beautiful turnouts. They'll take their turn around the Walnut Hill Oval for the victory today. Crowd-stepping hacking horses, a breed that originated in England. They're put to the Brewster Park drag built by Brewster and Company of New York in the year of 1902. Len Wary Jr. is the whip. They're up there on the box seat. Carry home the Walnut Hill Blue Ribbon. Now we'll be setting up for the final event of the afternoon. We have the coaching class. This will be a timed obstacle class. It'll be up next and last.